In this video, I'm going to show you how to bring your adjustments into EasyAccrue. So after you've set up your business, the next thing you need to do is to bring your list of existing accruals and prepayments into EasyAccrue. So for example, in my example here, this would typically be a list of prepayments and accruals, and we need to bring this into EasyAccrue, so we put it into a format that brings it into EasyAccrue. I'll just show you my import file. So this is the information that you need to put into EasyAccrue in order for it to be able to do the calculations. So the first thing is it an accrual or prepayment? What's the date it's recognised from and to? So for example, if you're looking at audit fees for the full year 2024, that would be from the 1st of January to 31st of January 2024, for example. The entry start date is the date that you want the journal to start going through. So in this case, it's the 1st of January 2024. But you may have something that, even though it relates to January, you only find out about it in February. You only start adjusting in February. And in that case, this would be the 1st of February 2024. The end date is the date you want the accrual to end. So in this case, if you don't know exactly when that accrual is going to be paid and when you can remove the accrual, you can put an end date of, say, in 3 or 4 years' time, so that it stays there until it's actually paid. And if you've got something, say an invoice that you know is going to be processed in the following month, you can just put, you want it just to go in January and come out in January, and you just put that in there. You put the invoice amount in, the narrative, just a description that means something to you, your balance sheet codes, your nominal code, and your category. And as we discussed before about categories, this is really something to help you review your accruals and payments on a monthly basis. I've just put in another column here as well for invoice number to show you that you can actually create your own columns. So in here you'll see we've all the initial columns that you absolutely need. So for example, you have to have the amount, you have to have the dates, you have to have narrative, but you can see here there's no invoice number column. So what we've done is, instead of trying to include every column that everybody might possibly need, which is an impossible task, we've allowed users to create their own column. And to create your own column, all you need to do is to include it here. So you'll see when we import this file that this column will actually appear. Just have a quick look at prepayments as well, actually. So recognise from date and to date, it's the same idea as accruals. The start date is the date you want to start the journal going through. The end date is normally the same as the recognised to date for prepayments, because really the prepayment will go down to 0 at the point of the recognised to date. So unlike accruals, you don't want them to stay there until they're paid. You can really just make that date the same as the recognised to date, otherwise you're going to have 0 adjustments, which you wouldn't want to have. Okay, so we're going to save that in there, and then we're going to import the adjustment. Just a note, you can put in adjustments manually here. It's just all of the same fields. If you were doing them one by one, or if you just wanted to put one in, it might be quicker to use this. But generally speaking, you're going to use this import adjustments button. You choose your file, you go to your import file, which is the one I just showed you there, press submit. And now you can see all of those adjustments appear here. And you can also see, if you go over to the right hand side, you'll see this invoice number field that I just put in is appearing. And because it's not an obligatory field, you can leave some of these, you can leave it blank, or you can use it as you need it. And that's as simple as that. You now have all of your adjustments in EasyAccrue.